Hello and welcome to online lectures by Professor Amir Malik. Good day class, I hope you will be fine. I am once again with you with a new topic, and our topic for today is locating main idea. This is very important for students because they have to deal with most of the written materials and they have to find the main idea many times in their academic activities. So I hope today's lecture is going to be very useful. First of all, let's discuss lecture outline. Our topic is locating the main idea. So I'll be talking about number one, what is main idea, and thus I'll be explaining the concept of main idea. Number two, location of main idea, and number three, exam questions and activities. So this is a pretty squeezed, pretty short topic which we'll be dealing today. What is main idea and the location of the main idea. Let's start with what is main idea. I hope many of you are familiar with the concept of main idea, as the heading main idea is itself self-explanatory. It explains the concept very easily. Main idea. So one word can be important idea or the key idea. So let's go with some of the main points about the definition and the concept of main idea. Main idea is the most important or central idea. So main idea is the most important, the most significant idea of the text, of the paragraph, or of the writing which you are studying, and it is the central idea. By center we mean that it is in the center and the rest of the ideas are woven or described or narrated around it. So this is central and the other supporting ideas are around it. Main idea is the most important point about the topic. Yes, this is very important to note down that it is about the topic. So it is a key point about the topic. So main idea is related to the topic. It can very simply be said that it explains the topic. It gives you a hint to the topic. Main idea controls the writing through supporting sentences. By this we mean that main idea is the controlling idea and the rest of the sentences of the paragraph, of the writing, of the text are about that main idea. Therefore we can call it the controlling idea, and we say that main idea controls the writing. This point is, main idea covers the last section of a text. Yes, this is very important, that main idea covers the last section of a text. It means that the rest of the text other than the main idea is devoted to the explanation of the main idea. So we can say that everywhere we go in the text, there is a hint, there is a point, there is an example, there is a detail, there is an explanation, or there is a reference to the main idea. So that is why we say that main idea covers the large section of a text. Next is, main idea is present from beginning to the end. Yes, this is important. That is why we call it the most important idea, because not in any part of the text, any part of the writing, any part of the paragraph we can ignore main idea. We can put main idea aside. So therefore we say the main idea is present from beginning to the end. Number two, we can say that this text starts with the main idea and it is carried to the end. So in the introduction and in the conclusion we find the main idea, because in the beginning of the text the writer starts with the main idea and then finally concludes, ends or sums up his text with the main idea. So main idea is present from beginning to the end. The final point is, main idea is like the heart of the text. So I believe that heart can never be taken out. Therefore the writing exists on the basis of the main idea. I hope you would have easily now understood the concept of main idea. What is a main idea? I have tried to cover this from different aspects, from different angles. Any definition which is easy for you, you can remember that. Any definition which is easy for you, any concept which is easy for you, you can pick that up and explain it so that you have an idea of the main idea. My next point, which is the most important point and the topic of this video lecture, is the location of the main idea. So before I explain the location of the main idea, I would love to talk about two types of main idea. Remember that there are two types of main ideas as used by the writers in the different texts. Number one I call the stated main idea, and number two is the implied or hidden main idea. So by stated main idea, I mean that in the beginning or in the opening or in the introduction, the writer gives that main idea. It can be traced in a sentence, it can be found in a sentence, and then that is why we call it the stated or the written or the present main idea. So if the writer uses the stated main idea, he describes it, he writes it, he uses it in the text in the form of a sentence. Number two is implied or hidden, as the title suggests, main idea. So hidden main idea is not stated in any sentences. The writing is a combination of different sentences, and it depends on the reader that he can find or he can give any idea the concept of main idea, because that is the most dominant idea. So although it is not traceable in a single sentence, but by reading the whole text, yes, the reader comes up with the idea which is the most dominant, which is the controlling, or which is the central idea. So I hope by reading the two types of main ideas, you can easily now differentiate between the two. I would naturally be discussing the examples of the stated main idea and the implied main idea. Now, talking about the location of the main idea, focus on one simple question. Ask simple question to yourself as a reader. If you're reading a text and you are trying to find out the location of the main idea, ask one simple question, and that one simple question is, what is the text about? It means, what is the idea that covers the text? What is the idea that controls the text? What is the idea which is the central, what is the idea which is the heart of the text? And if you find the answer, remember, you find the main idea. Main idea of a text can be found in. So there are four major points to look for the main idea. The location of the main idea can be, number one, the title. If the title of a poem is given, you can easily call it the main idea. It can easily be called the main idea because it is the title, and title is about the idea which is the most dominant, central, and the heart of the text. Number two, topic sentence. Yes, it is useful in paragraph reading. If you're reading a paragraph, so trace the topic sentence, and we have already studied in our previous lectures as well that topic sentence contains the main idea. It expresses the main idea. Number three, the location of the main idea can be in the beginning of the text or at the end of the text. So if you want to find out the main idea, the location of the main idea, look for the opening sentences of text, and you can find that. If not, then go to the end of the text. And sometimes it is told in the reading techniques that you can start the reading from the bottom, so the conclusion can also highlight the end of the text, can also highlight the main idea. Fourth and final place or location of the main idea is implied or hidden, indicated by supporting sentences. So if you read out the details, if you read out the explanation, then you can easily trace out the main idea which is not narrated, which is not written, which is not described openly or stated form, but in the implied or hidden form. So these are the four major places or location of the main idea. Read a text, use these tips and tricks, and you can easily find the main idea. Let's move with the example of stated main idea. The students of the National College had great fun on their annual college trip. They visited the National Library. They spent 5 hours in the library. They visited each section of the historical library. They took some photographs with friends. It was a memorable trip. They remembered it for a long time. So the paragraph is about the trip of the college to a library, and what they had was a great fun. So the topic sentence, which is the opening sentence, which is the first sentence of this paragraph, it contains the main idea. So main idea is stated in the first sentence of this paragraph. I hope if you read it again, you can very easily trace or find the main idea in the opening sentence. Our next is example or the model implied main idea paragraph. The Native Americans used the trees to build their houses. They hunted and trapped animals in the forest for food. They found roots and berries that they could eat. Some plants found in the forest were used for medicine. So there is no main idea stated in this paragraph. The readers can guess the main idea. So if you read this, there are different ideas in it, but there is not one central idea. So you can, as a reader, infer or get or guess by reading this paragraph your own ideas, and you can find which one is the main idea. So at the end, we finally move to the exam questions and activity. There are 3 important questions about this lecture. Number 1 is, what is the main idea? You can be asked the definition or the concept of main idea, and you have to write that. Question number 2 is, explain the location of the main idea. How to find the location of the main ideas, you have to give details about that. And question number 3 is, how and where to find the main idea. As far as the activities are concerned, I have designed 2 activities for you to use for your practice. Number 1 is, find out the main idea of the given text. So you can be given a test and asked to find the main idea. It may be stated or it may be implied. So that depends on the reading and that depends on the text given to you. Activity number 2 is, write a paragraph about a topic of your interest and underline the main idea. So you can yourself write a paragraph and you can underline the main idea. I hope you would have enjoyed this lecture. Thank you very much. तो आज हमने बात की लोकेशन ऑफ मेन आइडिया, यानी आप मेन आइडिया कैसे ढूंढ सकते हैं। तो इस लेक्चर में हमने सबसे पहले तो मेन आइडिया का कॉन्सेप्ट लिया और हमने देखा कि मेन आइडिया जो है सबसे अहम आइडिया होता है। मेन आइडिया कंट्रोल करता है उस तहरीर को। मेन आइडिया का बहुत ज़्यादा हिस्सा होता है टेक्स्ट में, ज़्यादातर हिस्सा टेक्स्ट का मेन आइडिया के बारे में होता है। मेन आइडिया शुरू से आखिर तक चलता है और मेन आइडिया उस टेक्स्ट के दिल की तरह से होता है, उस टेक्स्ट की धड़कन की तरह से होता है। तो अगर आप मेन आइडिया को जानना चाहते हैं कि मेन आइडिया का कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है, तो आप उसे सेंट्रल आइडिया कहते हैं, मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट आइडिया कहते हैं, टॉपिक का आइडिया कहते हैं, कंट्रोलिंग आइडिया कहते हैं, उसे आप लार्ज टेक्स्ट पोर्शन कहते हैं और उसे आप शुरू से आखिर तक रहने वाला आइडिया कहते हैं और आप उसे टेक्स्ट का दिल कहते हैं। लोकेशन के बारे में जानने से पहले हमने कहा कि 2 तरह के आइडियाज होते हैं। नंबर 1 स्टेटेड मेन आइडिया, यानी बयान किया जाता है, लिखा हुआ होता है टेक्स्ट के अंदर, और दूसरी किस्म के अंदर इम्प्लाइड हिडन यानी खुफिया पोशीदा आइडिया होता है, जिसे खुद पढ़ने वाले ने, टेक्स्ट का मुताला करने वाले ने खुद ढूंढना, तलाश करना होता है। और अगर आप लोकेशन ढूंढना चाहते हैं तो इसका बड़ा आसान तरीका ये है, अपने आप से एक सवाल पूछना है टेक्स्ट पढ़ने से पहले कि ये टेक्स्ट है किस बारे में, इसका मौजू क्या है, इसका उन्वान क्या है, इसमें क्या ख्याल बयान किया गया है। तो आप इस तरह से इस आसान सवाल के जवाब में बड़ी आसानी से मेन आइडिया ढूंढ सकते हैं। जहाँ तक मेन आइडिया की लोकेशन का ताल्लुक, तो हम कहते हैं कि इसमें 4 मुमकिन जगह हो सकती हैं। नंबर 1 टाइटल, उन्वान हो सकता है। नंबर 2 टॉपिक सेंटेंस जो होता है उसमें हो सकता है, जो कि आमतौर पर पहला जुमला होता है किसी भी तहरीर का। तीसरा शुरू में हो सकता है या फिर तहरीर के आखिर में हो सकता है। और चौथा इम्प्लाइड हिडन यानी छुपा हुआ भी हो सकता है। और अगर आप बड़ी तवज्जो से स्पोर्टिंग सेंटेंसेस पढ़ लेंगे तो आपको आसानी से अंदाज़ा हो जाएगा कि ये टेक्स्ट का मेन आइडिया क्या हो सकता है। फिर हमने मिसालें दी। सबसे पहले हमने स्टेटेड मेन आइडिया की एग्जांपल दी, जिसमें हमने अंडरलाइन कर दिया मेन आइडिया को, और उसके बाद हमने इम्प्लाइड मेन आइडिया की एग्जांपल दी, जिसमें हमने देखा कि टेक्स्ट के अंदर कोई आइडिया मौजूद नहीं था, बल्कि रीडर खुद अंदाज़ा लगाकर मेन आइडिया निकाल सकता था। इस वीडियो के आखिर में फिर हमने एग्जाम क्वेश्चन भी देखे और फिर एक्टिविटीज़ भी देखी। मुझे उम्मीद है ये लेक्चर आपको पसंद आया होगा। थैंक यू सो वेरी मच।